I spent 48 hours as a firefighter. So I didn't understand what you just said. I don't even know what I just said. Not gonna lie.
What's the call that we're getting?
Cardiac arrest.
All right, guys, we're getting called to the scene of a shooting right now. Does it ever surprise you getting a call for a shooting on Saturday morning at 10 a.m.?
Usually Saturday is pretty active day.
We just got a call for a stabbing.
North College Street, residential fire.
What?
House fires, car wrecks, shootings, and medical emergencies. For these firefighters, this is just a regular day on the job. We spent 48 hours embedded with Akron, Ohio's most high-action fire department, sharing meals one moment and racing into life-or-death situations the next. In fact, within 5 minutes of arriving at the station, we were called to the scene of a fire. Today, folks, we go boots on the ground with one of America's favorite professions, firefighters. Folks, I'm outside enjoying Big Dog Summer with my guy, Fred.
America's favorite profession. America's top favorite professions. How do you spell professions? Don't see firefighter up here. Shout out to the firefighter.
Frank, wearing the new merch. These are flying off the shelves. Part of it.
Hey, yo, Stan, you game, play Warzone. I don't be on it like that, though. I ain't gonna lie. Bizrael. Welcome to the chat.
The quality, the t-shirt is very nice. But also, just look at the screen printing detail on these. Get yours while supplies last. TommyJMcGee.com. We also have trucker hats, hoodies, and more. Whatever you like is on the site. So go ahead, get yours. And now, folks, to the fire. We're just in the briefing with the Akron Fire Department, and we got a call for a residential fire. So we're cutting the meeting short.
Because the audience different on YouTube. My audience different. Steady hand, Shanti, was good. Where y'all been at?
So right now they're pulling the ceilings. I'm just looking for fire extension that might have gotten up into the attic. Knocked most of the fire down.
So we're on the scene right now. We're trying to figure out maybe what the source is. Neighbor saw that a dumpster had been placed here, so the most likely option right now is contractors are working on it and maybe something went wrong with a tool or things were left on overnight. No one's been brought out, so I think it's clear to assume that it was a vacant building when it went on fire.
At this point, I'm good. We haven't had anybody call out any distress. Our smoke's cleared up. We saw the water coming out in the attic space a little while ago, which is telling me they're wetting down where the hot spot was. Again, the smoke being gone, telling me we've got all of this under control. Dennis Shoemaker, I'm captain with Akron Fire, and we just celebrated our 30th anniversary yesterday.
And what got you started in this profession?
In college, I wanted to be police officer. I think I was in about my second year, and I had saw a test for the fire department that was already going on. My uncle had been a fireman. I always had an interest in it. Something in me clicked right then that I wanted to switch. I stopped going to college and enrolled in EMT and then paramedic school.
Is it too early to say what the source of the fire is or where it started?
Yeah, because our arson guy, he went in, took all his notes,
Things don't got burgers.
takes all his pictures, then he goes back to the office,
Or
goes
hush
through
puppies.
everything, reviews everything, and then he'll make the determination. I have a bread and butter one, no basement in this one, so it's pretty easy one. So
I feel it, steady hand.
right there. All right, keep turning. We're good.
Hey guys, we're sitting out here at the firehouse waiting for the next call, but in the meantime, I told you play game and easy and make you fun.
Every day, I believe in holistic care, holistic home for the city of my life.
This is an engine. Every station has a fire engine. Carries water, electric unit.
So I used to lower my light.
Particular.
Yeah, these. My mom, we're gonna get rich, but I mean, the guys, truly do get to make a difference sometimes. I mean, it sucks when you don't. Bad things happen to good people every day. All we try to do is get them out of it. I remember my first dead person or body or whatever you want to call it, like it was yesterday.
All right, guys, we're getting called to the scene of a shooting right now.
Appreciate the steady hand. Appreciate it, man. You see what we got going on, man. Man. Come on now. We gotta do a little adjustments right there, though. Gotta see how it fit. But these are samples, though, so I'm gonna get the measurements right. But yeah. Heavy. You. I didn't know firefighters respond to shooters. Yeah. I didn't know that either. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Usually pretty good about pulling over for you guys.
No,
Is that a frustrating part of the job?
very.
What the is about to happen? Apparently, this car crash was connected with a nearby shooting. Details were still unclear, and it felt like chaos was
That's why the firefighter had to go, because it was a car wreck too.
threatening to take over the situation.
Damn, he got locked up.
What kind of stuff do you see on the job?
I mean, you name it. We've had shootings, we've had stabbings, car accidents, people trapped. I feel like I've seen it all.
Even securing a scene from
Nah, he was.
a car crash.
He's talking about change his ass tweak. It's a serious moment right here, man.
Gone south very quickly here, and there's enough people that I wouldn't have guessed that going to the scene of a car crash would be risky for anybody. We're in an area where things go 0 to 100 really quick.
In a situation like this, with a bunch of moving parts, we got cruisers flying at a high rate of speed. We got EMS trying to work on people. We can't have people running up and distracting us from possibly life-saving measures.
It almost got a little, there's an altercation that happened, it got chaotic, and you guys put a squash to it quickly, but that could have brought the whole thing sideways, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He just ran onto the scene and kind of got himself arrested. Like if he just acted calm, nothing would have happened to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's say post George Floyd era, did you guys get any weird responses when you show up on calls?
Yeah, so there was definitely a very weird time. It was much different than post 9/11 when, we were rock stars for about a year. I could understand the anger that people had. I can understand the frustrations people had, but it was a really weird situation of having it directed towards us as well.
I know in that period, police had a lot of trouble recruiting. Was it similar for you guys in that era?
Our numbers have decreased a lot. 30 years ago, we took the test. There were 3,000 applicants that sat for the test. 1,500 people passed the test. Our last test we gave might have hit 1,000, but I don't think it
Down in there, getting his blue and
when it happens, it sucks when it doesn't.
Is there a particular call that you can describe that sticks with you?
Yeah, but don't want to.
Damn.
We do the best job we can, and there's a higher power out there that ultimately controls it. You guys want to go to pedestrian hit by a car?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, speak of the devil, huh? Can't even talk to you for 5 minutes before something kicks off. Yeah, with this story so far?
He was sitting up out of the street when the companies got here. So they're just going to stay here blocking. It looks like minor injuries.
He was walking across the street and a vehicle didn't see him and struck him.
A hit and run though?
No, the vehicle's right over there.
Okay.
So minor injuries, just bumps, bruises, but it'll be all right.
One thing that impressed me that I've seen so far is very quick response times. I mean, people are getting service within 3 to 5 minutes of a call.
Yeah, that is definitely the goal.
Engine 2, Engine 4, Ladder 7, Battalion 2, Battalion 4, at 3110 North College Street, residential fire.
You want the fan on?
This is your first 10 minutes.
Do you know anything about how that fire started?
Looking like food on the stove.
Damn.
Dick.
Wake up for me. Swing your feet out so you don't fall back to sleep.
So this took place.
Imagine waking up seeing police in your face.
It's apparently 50 feet from the station.
It was somebody passed out behind the wheel of a vehicle. We actually, PD woke him up. He knew where he was at. He knew what was going on. He said that he did not want evaluated by us. I can speculate as to why he was parked there at a stop sign for that long, but I don't know for certain.
But he didn't call on himself. Someone else called.
No, the women that were on
It
the
happened to you before. How you do that?
sidewalk, I don't know if you saw them, they called. They lived right around there, said that he'd been parked there for a while and called.
There's not a lot of jobs. You drive down the highway and look at all the signs on you're going past, and you look, would I want to do that job? There's not a lot that stand out to me. This is a job that I think you can genuinely change someone's life and have brotherhood and have purpose.
Oh yeah.
So I appreciate what you do, man. Thank you for doing this with us.
No problem. It's been fun.
Damn, Holly.
Thank you, brother.
Damn. That's crazy.
Remember the app from earlier? Made a little bit of money.
I forgot I didn't have a straw.
Right now, a lot of guys are leaving. There's only a couple lieutenants staying to do a 48-hour shift. Already a factor in this job is being tired. But these guys are alert. These guys are at it, and I'm actually really impressed. Maybe it's because I know my...
Damn. That's crazy. It's crazy out here, but I grew up in the police and military household. My parents would fry me if I ever did something stupid.
name isn't on the job. I don't get fired if I mess up. Part of me is wanting to go back to bed. From the most extreme call to the call that's just like, dude, we could probably sleep in. This person could probably walk it off. Doesn't matter to these guys. They get up, make it happen, and hustle. Come on, brother. And what's the call that we're getting?
We get cardiac arrest.
So what's going through your mind in a call like that?
Make sure I know where the med bag is, especially since I'm new, whether or not I'm going to have to drive the engine back, since they're going to need all hands on deck in the med unit.
So this is one of those things, no matter what you're doing, working out, taking shit, You go as soon as you can.
Yep, you can get up and go. My name's Chris Strong. I've been a firefighter for about 8 months. I got to the line March, so probably about 4 months as on the line firefighter.
What's it been like going on runs?
It's been exciting. You know, you get the nerves, your adrenaline's pumping. You're not sure what you're gonna go into. All very new.
Has there been any situation yet where you're like, holy shit, I can't believe I'm here?
We got a call, a residential fire. We pull up and you can just see the fire spilling out the back window and front window. I'm like, holy shit, I'm about to go in there.
What?
Grab the right hand.
The dog pushes the door, and I don't come in here. I was just doing the yard. I'm not.
She's breathing. She's breathing. Here, can you hear me?
All right, dear, we're gonna move you over onto this reeds, okay? Take you outside, take you to the hospital.
Good. You got all the words, you got bags. Just take your time, nice and slow.
Tell the people your name and how long you've been a firefighter for.
Alright, so my name's Ben Yankley. I've been on Akron for just shy of 3 years now.
First 30 seconds when you're getting a big call, what's going through your head?
Ben
Keep in
Yankley.
head all what could be wrong with this patient. You know, if we get dispatched, say it's a very specific, cardiac arrest. Well, I already know I have to set up what I have to set up, what drugs I'm going to be pushing, and what equipment I'm going to need off this truck. Whatever you need. I got stuff for an IV. I didn't spike a bag yet.
Nice.
Wasn't sure what her pressure was.
She just came home and found her like that?
Yeah, she doesn't actually know her very well.
Okay.
She was calling her nephew or son or something like that, so. She's real cold in her extremities.
Yeah, I think she's been there a while.
You hit that blood pressure button. 20 left wrist.
20 left wrist.
Thank you very much.
Good flushes.
Good flushes.
Yeah.
So I wrestled all the way through college, and I had this crazy, strong brotherhood. We did difficult things together. We were trying to win national title together. And then I go into the corporate world. It's just not the same. This seems like one of the rare jobs out there where you can have an incredible sense of belonging and teamwork. Talk to me about that.
If we're disjointed in any manner when it comes to the incident command system, that can cost lives. I mean, going through the fire, no pun intended, that's what builds that brotherhood. And as you know, we eat together for lunch and dinner. That builds that family just environment. Once you start building...
Say you look like Kevin Samuels, bro.
Building those foundations, guess what else? We may have something in common off the job.
Teamwork is a very important aspect of the job. You may see the fire hose getting inside the building, but it takes a team to have it go all the way up to the second floor. People breaking down doors, putting up ladders. You know, you can't just do it by yourself.
We work in pairs on the med unit. You know, you have to rely on your partner for a lot, for dosages, for helping. You know, you get some of these meds we don't push very often, especially with pediatrics. The dosages are very specific, sometimes just for manpower to move people, and so we all have to coordinate as a team to get one effort in order to have the best outcome with the patient.
Carla, welcome to the chat. What's good, Carla? How you feeling? How you feeling?
We're here now. All right, Danny, we're at the hospital. Gonna be a lot of people talking to us.
Okay.
What's crazy about this job is you might be interacting with people during the last time they ever see their family member alive. I don't know. Most of the day, I thought I could do this job. This one hits a little close to home. When I was a senior in high school, I lost my dad in a situation that felt a lot like this.
Damn.
We knew before the paramedics got there that was it.
Damn.
District Chief Scott Duber. As of yesterday, I've been with the Akron Fire Department for 30 years.
Congratulations. How does it feel?
Oh, great. I wish it wasn't 30 years. I wish we were just starting over again, but that's what happens.
So if you could do this job all over again, you'd do it again?
Oh, absolutely. I am,
Maya, welcome to the chat. Maya. Goody. Where you been at? Where you been at?
Actually, a third generation fire chief. My
I don't see no white star beside your name. Purple star. I mean, it was white and purple. I don't see no star beside your name no more.
grandfather and my dad were both fire chiefs in communities north of here, and it was always a part of my life.
Do we need to wear the vest?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So the standard procedure during a shooting, everyone vests up?
Yeah.
And the reason for that is?
Well, it's our protocol. Sharp object, knives, shooting. We have to protect ourselves.
Do you know how far out we are?
We're right here.
Does it ever surprise you getting a call for a shooting on Saturday morning at 10 a.m.?
No. Not usually. Saturday is pretty active day.
At 10 a.m.?
Yeah. What do we have?
Just one shooting victim in the arm.
They're already in there.
Yeah, they're
Victim's already loaded in the EMS unit.
Hey, like you said,
Said he got shot in the arm.
you're not in trouble.
Say you been missing, and I haven't been on here in a while, but we gonna be back. Say less.
But it went off, okay?
I don't never had a gun to my
Okay. Can you move your fingers? No. Can't tell if it's.
If he was doing a shooting check, he just snitched on himself. He said, I never had a gun to my name. That means you had a gun that wasn't in your name. Just be quiet, bro.
He's got.
Just be quiet, man.
He can't move his fingers. Okay.
All right, so gunshot victim taken to the hospital.
I'm doing great, Maya. How you doing? What you been cooking lately? What you cooked today?
Hospital. There's a few different stories going on. The police are kind of figuring out what's a lie and what's real, but the best estimates are that he shot himself. He doesn't want to admit it, either because it's embarrassing or maybe because he's a felon and you're not supposed to be with a gun if you're a felon.
See what I'm saying, chat?
Between his story, his girlfriend's story, they can't even get basic details correct. Do we know what the status of the gentleman that got shot is?
They said he shot himself in the arm.
No, it sounds like an arm injury, so it's superficial. We don't know if it hit anything else, if it went through the arm. He'll get transported to the hospital and they'll provide care for that.
So what do we have going on for lunch, Danny?
Philly cheesesteak, waffle fries, cheese dipping sauce, cantaloupe,
cheesesteak, waffle fries.
I mean, in England or something?
Oh, we get stabbed all the time.
Do we know what the person was stabbed with?
No.
I cooked on the grill today. I did some chicken and salmon, and I made potato salad, mac and cheese, and baked beans.
Until we get there.
When you get a high intensity call, what's going through your head in those first 30 seconds?
The biggest thing is everybody's safety. What's going on? Is it safe for us to even get up close to this? Or do we need to wait? Do we need to regroup? And then the next thing is plan of action. What things do we need to get it done?
Into all their companies. You can approach APDs on scene, suspects in custody. It looks like our stabbing victim is on Thayer, not at the Burger King.
Oh, a woman stabbed him.
Damn.
Put your vests on.
You gotta stand. We're going to the hospital. Why am I going to the hospital? How am I going to get back? Put her in jail. I don't give a pussy. Hey, calm down. Stop! Fucking talking to me. You got stabbed. We gotta help you. You ain't helping me, man. You ain't. You. No harm. All we know. You let them help. All right.
What do you say?
You. No harm. All we know. You let them help. All right.
Alright, ain't no way you trying to argue with somebody that's trying to help you. Way. Tripping. Help me, Doc. Help me, Doc. Please.
Right, so, a lot of paraphernalia, a lot of blood, some alcohol, some strong Long Island iced teas. Thing is, this looks like a place that a lot of people live. There's at least 7 meters, probably kids in the house, and have to watch that. And then you got the suspect in custody over there. You ever been to a scene that has that much blood?
Oh yeah. Bad shootings. I think when I was new on the job, It was Christmas Eve. The boyfriend worked at a restaurant somewhere in the neighborhood. I think the girlfriend was cheating on him, and he went on a shooting rampage. He left the restaurant. He came in the house, shot the girl's girlfriend. She put her hand up like this, ripped her hand off. There was like blood dripping off the ceiling when we came in, and then it was almost like a haunted house. And then we went into the next room. The guy with a big hole in his chest. Another guy, he shot him like here, and it blew everything up again, like all over the ceiling and the wall, just dripping down. We walked across the carpet, and blood was just coming up out of the carpet.
Is PTSD something?
Oh my goodness, boy. That's crazy.
In the firefighter community?
Yes, yeah, and it's
crazy,
becoming more
Jack.
and more recognized now. That's why I said we have the peer support
Nah, it was on the 14th.
team that will help us deal with it, but we can also seek professional
All right,
counsel.
man, Drew, welcome to the chat, man. Good, man.
But yeah, it's a real thing. You're dealing with death and destruction on a daily basis. That's for some people. It's not for some people, and again, it's all how they cope with it. A lot of it is us taking care of each other. The crew will talk about it, or they'll do something to break the tension.
How do you deal with the disturbing and traumatic things that you see on the job?
You know, you have one incident and it doesn't bug you too much. You process it, you get over it the next day. As time goes on, those calls start building up. Everybody can tell you about the call that rings through their head. But one of the things that we've done different is we now have a peer support team. And it's us talking to each other. It's just that simple. You know, we always say you're having a normal reaction to an abnormal event. I've seen at the ends of shifts where guys have sat down together or gone to another location together and sat down and cried about something. And it's good to get that out.
We see a lot of stuff people should not see, and we have to deal with it. Luckily, we have each other, and we just confide in each other and try to get through it. Some people can pick up some bad habits and stuff along the way, but you got to cope. We're all human. That's all there is to it.
What's next?
Don't put that on my foot.
BKA, welcome to the chat.
So is this from hitting the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he fucking pulled out in front of me.
Gotcha.
Man, broken bones are, for some reason blood I can handle pretty well. Broken bones are tough. That guy, did you see how bad it was broken?
Yeah, it's broken.
And just like that, in a split second, you went from having a nice day, taking your girlfriend for a ride, probably on the way to a restaurant for dinner time, to broken leg in a stay at a hospital. So we just got a call after trying to drive back to the station after.
So you got good news?
For the broken leg on the motorcycle crash. And there's reports of heavy smoke.
Well, what is it, man?
What is the #1 killer of firefighters?
Obviously, cancer is a big one. A lot of them are the byproducts of combustion. That's what we're exposed to every day, and a lot of progress has been made in the equipment that protects us. You reduce the risk by following certain protocols, wearing the correct gear, washing your gear, taking showers, getting in the saunas, all types of things to lessen.
Chat, my home. Hold on. I'm calling. Hello. All right. Interrupting my streams, chat. Hey, steady hand, you don't need to be out of my business, man. I can't have no privacy. G, welcome to the chat, man. Yes. I got it. Bro, what?
In those risk factors.
Talk to me about the dangers of smoke inhalation on the job.
All smoke is bad.
LAQ, welcome to the chat. What's good?
Take measures to protect ourselves with the SCBA. It can seep into your skin. You could breathe it in. Like you said, the smoke inhalation.
And the reason firefighters don't have beards is because of the mask
seal. It's a bad thing. It's a threat we're aware of, and we try every measure we can to protect ourselves.
Do you feel like the community appreciates what you do?
Absolutely. We go to a lot of these community events like parades or whatever, and people always come up. Yeah, it does not go unrecognized.
Or we always got people waving at us, kids, a lot of very grateful people, and it's very nice to see.
People always come in, bring us goodies and stuff. And we're out there, they offer us water. That's always welcoming.
If you were to make a brochure, why to become a fireman, what would you say?
If you're here to help and you're for service orientation to make your community better, I would say join the fire department in your municipality.
Whatever you do, I always heard it, you find something you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Whatever you do, you got to have passion about. And this job's no different.
Keep working hard. Keep doing the work, be physically strong, mentally strong. Never hesitate to ask questions. Fire station doors are usually always open. Ask the guys, hey, what did it take to get into here? Especially with specific departments, they might have different requirements.
There's always going to be a turnover, and we need more people, and it's the best job in the world. Like I said, every day is different. You can learn so many things and apply yourself, go to classes. You have an extension of your family. You're going to develop a new family here.
Right. W. W.